Hello, everyone. This is a different layout. Welcome to part 1 of part 5 of another bug hunt using the Mothership system. I, Ethan, will be your warden for tonight, as always, and I am joined by not 6, but 3 incredible friends and players and performers here to tell one part of this story. So, let's go around really quick, just reintroduce ourselves and our characters, and let us know where you're sitting currently in terms of things like stress and wounds and all of that. And then we'll just jump right in. So, Gabby, lead us off.
Hey everyone, I am Gabby. I am playing the android Reese, who's not doing too terrible. I'm currently sitting out 1 wound. However, we're getting a little stressed out at 11. So we're getting up there.
For what it's worth, just so you know, I just ran the first session of this same storyline in person with a group of friends. There's already someone up to 7. And they haven't gone in the garage yet. So,
well, decisions
failed
are made.
rolls! Like,
Choices
failed
were made.
almost
Guys
every
hate
roll!
My God.
Yeah, so, not so bad.
I don't think we had our first above, 7 until 3, right? Until session 3?
The second session.
Session 2.
Session 2, yeah.
When we started messing with the garage, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Cory, who are you playing?
I'm Cory Phillips, and I'll be playing Dawson Holliway, and I am in a bad shape. I've got 2 separate injuries. I have 2 health bars down, with my third being full. But I'm 2 health bars down. My stress is at 9, and I'm currently going insane.
Yeah, we'll touch back on that last part. Sean, finish us up.
Hi, everybody. I am playing William Wiz Wesler. WWW.
Show just called you Dot.
All right, rewind every session.
Every single session.
Retcon everything. It's just
Retcon everything, yeah. Ironically, I am in perfect health. I have currently 1 wound. And I have a crisp, easy 14 stress.
Woo! You may not be hurt, but you're stressed.
I am stressed beyond all reasons. He's already a Teamster, and I currently have C4 and grenades strapped to me while having 14 stress with a switch. So, yeah. I feel like people forgot about that.
I did, and I am so excited to remember it. So, the crew, or part of the crew, of the Metamorphosis had been sent to SAMSA 6 to investigate what seemed to be a communications failure. Very quickly discovering it was more than that. And that these creatures that had been dubbed Karks were not only lethal, but were capable of reproduction through sound waves, infesting a creature and changing them into one of them. And the first time this sound was heard by our crew, it infected 4 of the members. One of those, Mr. Freeman, has since died. But the other 3 are Reese, Wiz, and Holliway. The crew made their way from Greta Base to the Heron terraforming station, where they met up with the survivors who had scattered ideas on what to do. One group wanted to go reinforce and protect the reactor because without power, what the fuck else matters? Another group just wanted to leave now, call for help. A third wanted to reclaim research on the Karks in order to find weaknesses. The 6 of you decided to go shore up the reactor. And it was down here, in this flooded reactor room, that the infection in 2 of you took hold in a deeper fashion. Whispers, visions of tunnels, voices of family and old friends. And a bioscanner of the group revealed that in Reese and Holliway, a second small life signature could be detected. After waking from this catatonic vision, Holliway immediately jumped into the waters of the reactor to head towards where one of the Marines had said Hinton, the science officer, had taken or had left through some tunnels before the flooding began. Reese also joined, and eventually Wiz did as well, with the other 3 members. Dr. Carpenter, Charles, and Dr. Wilson went with the Marines to, as they had said, get the fuck out of here. While the 3 of you dropped into the water in your hazard suits and pushed into this organic slash in the wall. And not only was it organic, which was strange, but there were several carks swimming in the water. And they didn't stop you all at first. And Holliway, as you were the first one there, one of the carks actually used its claws to pry open the gash, allowing you safe access through, and it went through with you. And when Reese and Wiz approached, Reese, you were questioned as to whether he was one of us. And you said yes. But his infection, Wiz's infection, had not quite progressed to the same level. And so it is there that we are going to pick up. We see several Marines, followed by Dr. Wilson, Dr. Carpenter, and Charles, running along the high catwalk of the reactor and out into the chimney, where the ropes from rappelling down still dangle, and they're surrounded by these eggs. They quietly set their leather shoes down on this ground, trying not to disturb anyone as they move towards the ropes. And as one of the eggs starts to move and pulse, we realize that's not the story we're telling tonight. The story we're telling tonight starts with the cark that had been perched along the wall underwater by this slash, pushed off of it, past you, Reese, and towards you, Wiz. And Wiz, I need you to make me an immediate fear check as it starts coming your way, a fear save.
I immediately forgot how to do everything.
Fear save, D100.
Thank
Compare
you.
it to your fear stat. You want to roll under it.
Don't forget it's a disadvantage.
Yeah, you do have an android near you.
That'll just drop or increase my stress. Oh dear. Oh, that would have been so good. That would have been a 10 and a 2. That would have been a 12. Oh. A disadvantage. Oh, there it is. A solid 78.
78? Okay, so first of all, you'll take a stress point.
Oh, 15. I am all
Second,
about this.
As this thing is swimming towards you, you have the immediate realization, these are good swimmers.
Oh, we haven't seen that yet, have we? Oh, no.
And so I want to know, given the fact that you failed your fear save,
Yep.
how Wiz responds in that moment as this 8-legged, somewhere between a crab and a spider and other creatures that you might not even be familiar with, comes sailing under the water straight towards you.
Fuck. So this thing is moving with like a purpose and ability, and I am no. And you said, so I got this right in my head, Ethan. This thing was above Reese, and then it jumped down and started.
It was in the water. You're all underwater, and so it was above Reese, and it just pushed off of the wall, and is swimming straight at you.
With a failed fear save, I'm just gonna. No! Nope! I, and he's just gonna start backpedaling and turning around and grabbing things to try to move himself in the water as fast as he can. And he's just gonna be saying, "Reese, you need to run. They're right there. They're moving so fast. You gotta go. And yeah.
All right. I need to make a quick roll here. Okay. Reese, you see this happening, but you are not nearly as good a swimmer as it. So there's not much you could do in this exact moment. And as you are swimming away, Wiz, there is an intense pain right between your shoulder blades.
Ooh.
As Reese, you watch one of the claws raise up and pierce straight down.
Ooh.
Okay.
I haven't taken damage.
You are going to take 21 points of damage.
Okay, so I have 11.
Oh, so you have 1 health left.
What? How? I haven't taken damage before.
Okay, so actually, first of all, you have your armor.
Okay.
So your armor points get taken away off of that.
5, 6, 7. Okay.
First, you take away the armor points, but your suit
is
destroyed.
Yep. So 21 minus the full 7, because that went through the suit and then the gear I had under it.
Uh-huh. So after taking into account all of your armor, you take 14 damage in total. So that is 1 wound, and whatever is left rolls over onto your next health bar.
I'm at a max of 2 wounds now.
Oh, I thought you, when we were doing
it was in the
intro,
APC.
I thought you said that you hadn't. Oh, okay.
Oh, no, sorry. In the APC, when we rolled, I had a head. Like, so what does that change? If I have now 2 wounds.
Out of 2?
Out of 2 out of 2, yeah. That's my max.
That means I have to make a roll.
Okay. Let's do it.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Under a cup roll.
Yep, I have to roll this under a cup. So I have to roll this somewhere I cannot see.
Freaking
Man.
30 minutes in.
5 seconds in.
Yep. So it is in me.
Pierced through. And Reese, you watch as this thing begins to... Wiz is small compared to this thing's arm, this thing's leg. Remember, meters long. And so with Wiz just pierced through on one of the legs, literally coming out of the chest, this thing uses its 7 other legs to turn and swim back towards where you are, back towards the gash in the wall. Do you do anything?
Reese is going to kind of give that inhuman, like, slight tilt of the head and slowly make their way to where Wiz is just impaled at this point.
This thing swims right past you and alights on the wall exactly where it was, Wiz still impaled, using one of its other legs to wrench into the opening or the gash and pull it open. And you just hear in your head, "Come to us. Come home."
Reese is just gonna reach out for Wiz just to try and grab his wrist. Check for a pulse.
Ooh, okay. So, Holliway, you being only a little ahead, I would say you made it about 100 feet. And like I said, there is a Kark currently walking just a little in front of you.
Yeah.
Just about 7 feet in front of you. And you just suddenly hear the rush of water. And as you look behind you, you see the same opening that you came in open once again. And at nearly the same time, a Kark followed quickly by, at first you just think it's Reese and Wiz, until the thing like basically shakes Wiz off of its claw to drop him onto the ground. And since you are checking his pulse, I now get to look at the result of this. I'm going to let you know something here. This is a D10 roll. On a 5 through 9, you're dead.
Okay.
On a 3 or 4, you are comatose. And for the remainder of this adventure, for all intents and purposes, dead. If you roll if I roll a 1 or a 2, you're unconscious, dying, but can be saved. And if it's a 0 on this D10, you're just unconscious. There are other drawbacks, but you are still a functional character. So there is a 10% chance of you still being pretty good to roll, a 20% chance of you being able to be good to roll, and a 70% chance of you not.
Oh, I should have made this a fucking dead man switch for my explosives. Ugh.
He comes sliding off of this thing's claw. And Reese, you reach to check the pulse. Holliway, you see this happen. And there is the faintest pulse because I rolled a 1. Not a 0, not a 0, but a 1. Wiz is unconscious. And Wiz, could you just roll me a D10 really quick? Technically, it's a D5. So,
sure.
Roll me a D5. So D10 and divide it in half.
Yep. 7. So a 3?
7, yep. Actually, rounding up, 4.
4, okay.
You have... Wiz has 4 rounds of life. What did the two of you do? Without intervention, he will die.
You guys do know I have a patch kit on me for the suit. You do know that.
So Holliway has been like obsessed, with finding his daughter up until this point. He's been sort of like being led by the voices, but he sees Twinkies from his perspective, because he's 100 feet away, lifeless body. Twinkie? No. And he starts like freaking the fuck out. And like,
given that, make me a panic check. Because you're doing that. That's a D20. Compare it to your stress. D20. Just a D20.
Where's a 2?
A 2. That's actually, so that is a panic, but it's not a bad one.
Okay.
So that's just, the result there is nervous. You get 1 stress. But, luckily, Holliway is far enough away that, Reese, you don't have to make a fear save for the Marine panicking.
Christ, this just compounds on itself. Oh my gosh.
But like, and so, no, not Dookie. No, what's happening? Where am I? What is, no, something not right. And he's like hitting his head and like, okay, focus. And I bolt to him. And the first thing I do is you, Reese, medpack, what do you have? Give it to me now!
And without saying anything or even acknowledging Holloway, Reese is going to take out the only stim pack they have.
I have that. I swat it away. I swat it away. And I slam the stim packs that I have because I have 6 of them.
Jesus Christ!
God.
I have so many. I have 5. I have
Fair
5
enough.
left.
Yeah, that's right. Your loadout got 5 to start.
Yeah, and I stab it into him. And then I'm checking his body. I'm doing a looting of his body. Does he have a med pack on him?
No. I have a patch kit, 3 grenades, and some C4 strapped together like an improvised
Wiz
problem. Yes.
Was unconscious. And as you slam this stim back into him and depress the button, he just goes into these adrenaline induced struggling breathing as he's still choking on his own blood because he was pierced straight through. There is blood and other fluids that are starting to fill your chest cavity, your lungs. You are choking on them, and I rolled on the wounds table for a bleeding wound. It was an 8. That is a bleeding +6. So that means every round you take 6 health damage. Is there anything anyone can do in this exact moment beyond more stim packs?
I am going to make a case for military training.
To do what?
To use a patch kit to stem his bleeding. So I'm going to use part of my suit, and I'm going to try to fill the wound with a patch kit mixed with my own suit.
The thing is, a patch kit, it's not quite what you're thinking it is. It's not like a gun that fills something with foam. It's a patch kit for a vac suit. So it's fabric and sewing good stuff.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. All right. You
Yes.
know, I may have talked myself into it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was hoping it was.
But you are going to have to roll on this.
Yeah.
And if you fail to heal with it, it will hurt him more.
Okay.
He doesn't care. Military training, he's doing field dressing at this point.
I fucking love this.
These are going to be some crude ass sutures.
Yeah.
All right, so that is going to be a intellect plus military training.
Okay.
The whole time, I hope you know, Wiz is just puking up blood and just be like, please, run.
Eat shit. Eat shit. It's an 18 on the dice. That is so below. That is... And with military training, I made it by a mile.
So here's what I'll say, because there are 2 things happening here. While Wiz is temporarily conscious, and the stim pack does give health back, and we'll get to that in a second, what it doesn't do is remove wounds.
Mm-hmm.
And even a patch kit can't fully do that.
Mm-hmm.
And so, as we see Holloway using vacuum suit material and thick needle and thread, because this isn't designed for stitching human flesh, and the sealants that are on there to make it completely airtight, we see as this happens. And Wiz, could you make me a sanity saving throw? I'm going to let you know something here.
Okay.
I'm just going to let you know flat out what will happen, depending on what you roll. We're going to do this really clear.
Okay.
This is the same sanity save that Holliway and Reese made in the reactor room.
Oh.
If you fail this, what happened to them, in some version or another, will happen to you. But you'll live. If you succeed this, you will resist the infection,
While it's right above us.
progressing, and therefore also resist the thing inside you growing that might allow you to temporarily survive.
Oh, no.
And given the proximity, or given what has happened, make this at disadvantage.
Yeah,
So in other words,
absolutely.
you'll get the higher result.
Yeah, 1,000,000%. I gotta roll under a 38. Oh my gosh. 78.
78.
Again.
Okay.
That's
And
a
roll again, just in
disadvantage.
case you critical fail.
Oh, the 90s. Yeah, come on.
Well,
90s.
doubles. So 77.
75.
Oh, wow. All right. It's in the 70s one way or the other. As you feel your body convulsing, you feel yourself choking, and you feel yourself dying. You hear that faint whisper, "Give in, and you shall live. Live as one of us, or die." And with that failed sanity save, it's your choice, Wiz. Does Wiz give in, or is he simply overpowered?
This would be a pure overpowered for him.
Okay.
He wouldn't be strong enough to even try to resist it. He would just be overwhelmed. Do
Okay.
I gain another stress point, by the way, for failing a roll?
Yes. You are going to gain a stress point. You are, however, going to go back to the same number of health you currently have, but remove 1 wound.
Okay, I am at 7 left.
The whispering becomes loud. And then it goes silent. And you feel like you're floating. And as your vision returns, you find yourself in tunnels. You hear a familiar voice. "Hey there, young buck. Come on. Safer down here, kid." As the voice of Freeman
Yep.
whispers through the halls towards you.
The ship is where it's safe though, boss. Like we need to get back, don't we?
Not for you anymore, kid. Come to your family.
Okay. I mean, it's
We saved you.
okay. It's finally quiet in my head though. It's quite nice.
We can make it all quiet.
All right. I'll see you in a little bit. I got your headlamp still. I'm gonna bring it over to you. It's okay.
And as the
I
tunnel
got it right here.
like stretches out in front of you and the voice grows distant. "Good job, kid." And your eyes snap open. You have an additional feature now. And it's the same feature that the other two have, but since it's the only the 3 of you here, I don't have to send it to you via secret message.
Oh, yay.
As you open your eyes, you see Holliway, you see Reese, and you see the creature that stabbed you. And when you look up at it, there's something in species, at least aside from humans, it seems sometimes, that allows us to recognize members of our own species, and therefore have some innate, deep-seated care for their well-being because we are one in the end. That is the height of social evolution, is caring about each other. And as you see this thing, you recognize yourself in it. And you recognize it in yourself. And this thing that was scary and terrifying and otherworldly becomes something that honestly you want the best for. Mechanically, you become deeply empathetic towards the Karks, and you have disadvantage on any action that would harm a fellow Kark.
Oh no.
This thing also, as Holliway, as you have been sewing and like sealing away, there's a moment that you hear. It feels physically next to you, but you know it's in your head. And you just get this push from the one next to you. And you scoot over just a little bit, and it opens its mouth, which is a terrifying sight, and almost kind of vomits onto the wound as this blackish green webbing covers Wiz's chest. It sears. There is smoke coming from his skin. This hurts intensely. And yet, Wiz, you know that it's doing what's best for you. And while you were able to stop most of the bleeding, this corrosive and now hardened webbing, metal-like webbing, closes the remainder of the wound. And also, Wiz, because of the stim pack, you reduce 1 stress.
Oh.
You can also roll a d10 and regain that much health. Remember, you can't go past your maximum.
Yeah. D10. 1.
Oh, there you go. Seems right. But you are conscious. And you are changed.
Wiz is just gonna. Hey guys. It's actually not so bad down here.
I'm immediately gonna grab him into a hug, like the hardest hug he shouldn't probably be having with his injuries.
I'm gonna cough a little bit of blood on your back.
Oh, right.
I need to patch. Actually, Ethan, would I care about patching my has suit right now? Honestly, anymore?
That's actually an interesting point. Hold on.
Would the collective want me to patch it?
Hold on. Let me do something. Let me check something really quick.
Sorry.
No, you're totally good, because I had this pulled up and then I got dealing with the other things. Could you roll me a body save, Wiz?
What?
Because you were unshielded from radiation right next to the reactor.
Oh, good.
When his suit got pierced.
Yep.
Oh.
He no longer had the sealed-in protection from the
His
reactor.
protection got popped like a balloon. Just
Yep.
Yeah. 76.
Could you roll me a d5?
I guess.
Man.
Yeah.
buying you new dice for Christmas, babe.
8 minus or divided by 2, it's a 4.
Okay. Cool. As you stand up a little bit, it's hard to tell what symptoms are from what. But you start getting a little nauseous.
Okay.
Hold on one sec. I'm going to steal a dog bone from a dog. Well,
Oh.
Give me a sec, because it's really loud. And I'm going to have to edit it out in the podcast later.
He's bold and determined to kill you. 30 seconds in.
I'm all about it. I'm just now curious if I'm empathetic to the critters. Am I going to try to go after the other crew with the bomb on my chest?
With interpretation.
That's saying
how
we ever make it.
We ended up here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, I love it down here. It's great. I
Sorry
love
about
these
that.
tunnels now. These tunnels are the best thing that have ever happened to me.
Secret tunnel.
It's tough to tell what symptoms are from what, but as you stand up, you feel very lightheaded, needless to say. And you... just so you know, that was a fail. And if you don't get significant treatment for your radiation exposure in the next 4 days, you will die.
Okay, I'm back up to 16 stress.
That said, there is no more active radiation in this area, so you don't have to patch it up. You can if you want, but the effect's kind of done.
Yeah, I'll patch my suit up.
Okay.
Because I want to make sure that wherever my new family needs me to go, I want to be able to get there in
Fair.
the best possible condition I can.
All right. As Wiz does this, and the Karks start to proceed down this tunnel in front of you all, is there anything else anyone is doing before heading that way?
Yeah. It's good. I'm glad you're alive, kid. I'd hate for you not to. I'd hate for you not to meet my daughter.
Hey, Freeman's down here too.
Oh. And you're gonna see like a little bit of doubt cross over Holloway's face. Oh yeah. Yeah. And then like he's gonna shake it off for like a second, but just a little bit. Something. A twinge of something in his mind. A little discrepancy that doesn't make sense.
Freeman's here?
It's you know the voices where you cattle prodded me last time, which I kind of wish you didn't do that now because this is this is great down here, but yeah, no, Freeman's here. He actually asked for his headlamp back because he needs help with stuff, and yeah, it's actually yeah.
All right, kid.
I don't know who you think you heard. Freeman's dead. I shot him. Twice.
It's no, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, like that he healed me right here. So it's fine. Oh, I need to disconnect the thing, and I'm actually gonna pull like the main det cord. There's a little explosive cap that needs to go in C4 for it to go off. I'm actually gonna
No, hold on, kid.
Pull the electrode. No, I'm pulling the electrode out, so it's not active. Like I can't.
No, I know. But you should just put that back in. I'll take it. It'll be fine. Like he takes the. He asked for it. He actually.
It is strapped. It is strapped on me, man. Like
Oh.
I did a full. It wasn't really said before, like out of character thing. It wasn't said before, but it was a full strapped thing to my chest of like a whole we all go kind of deal. It is grenades and C4 and nails shoved in. It's a problem.
Oh, never mind, kid. Never mind.
Yeah,
All right,
no, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Let's go find my daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The beginnings of this conversation have been happening as you start to follow behind these creatures. One of them walking slightly more upright, more resembling praying mantis in its configuration and movements and posture. The other moving like a far too wide spider. And as you follow through these tunnels, they quickly dispense with all remainders of what was man-made. And they become or not quite cramped, but close feeling, dark, familiar tunnels. Time down here passes very slowly. The minutes dragging like your feet. And your feet actually start to grow cold and heavy as you realize, and you're not sure for how long, you've been walking in ankle-deep liquid. And when you look down at it, it's this revolting black liquid that even though it's thin and watery, there are occasional meaty chunks that float.
Why would my...
This is gross, but this is normally why I like to stay on the ship, because this organic is disgusting. But this isn't so bad.
Wonder why Sarah would be down here.
Could I pick up a chunk?
Do you?
Yeah, I mean, if we're
Sure.
just walking along.
You pick up a chunk, and it is unnervingly warm compared to the water that is cold. And it is clearly part of some organic thing, but not the whole thing.
Okay. I'm just gonna hand it to a piece to Holliway and then a piece to Reese, and then hold my own piece as just.
You, like I said, time down here is a little strange. And just using the, computer systems or basic watches that you all have, you realize that you've been walking for hours. You must have traversed miles. But after miles and hours, the tunnel that you're in widens into a larger tunnel. A cavernous space, still tunnel-shaped, but easily 200 meters long, 50 meters wide. And it isn't the muddy, dank tunnels you had been traversing for hours. As you look around and feel the ground beneath your feet, it's fleshy, muscular, pulsing and contracting in places like some sort of throat of an enormous creature. And this tunnel is bisected by a river of that black liquid. From where you enter, which seems to be essentially a drainage tunnel for this. And as you push into this throat-like tunnel, you see that the chamber's walls are pockmarked with smaller alcoves, rooms, hard to tell from here. Dozens and dozens of them. The carks that are escorting you begin to traverse this space and walk along one side of it. And you watch as the two that were guiding you just walk alongside of this esophagus-like chamber about 100 meters and then climb up the walls and disappear. Not disappear as in magically, just climb up and go out of sight.
Bye, guys. Thank you for stabbing me. It cleared up a lot of things.
Where are we? Is this where Sarah is? Sarah! Sarah! And he yells
Daddy.
out. Yeah?
I can feel you now.
Yeah.
You're close.
Hey, which one of these apartments you in? Is it nice here?
No further response.
I look over at Twinkies. Hey. Hey, my daughter's somewhere in here. She said I was close. I don't know which one of these apartments she's in. I wish she'd just come down and meet us. That seemed to be the polite thing to do.
I taught her better than that.
I didn't actually. Her mom forced me out of the.
Oh shit!
You know,
we dropped into a real backstory there. I was making a joke.
We're gonna cut the stream short tonight, everybody.
You know, my ex-wife got her in the divorce. I didn't get to teach her nothing. She don't talk to me none. You know, Twinkie, my daughter, she's a good girl. She's smart. That's probably why she's down here. It's just, for some reason, she's probably smart. But I don't really know her all that well because she don't talk to me. Because my wife, you know, we didn't end on the best of terms, and I haven't actually talked to Sarah in 20 years. It's got to be 26 now. Yeah, something like that.
This kills me because Sean wants to be like, hey, your daughter still wouldn't sound like a little girl if she's 26 years old. But Wiz, no. Oh, this kills me. Wiz is just going to be kind of like doing the listening, not listening, just kind of like, yeah. And then just... Wiz is going to kind of do the, yeah, and then kind of like look over and see Reese. I'd be like, Reese, well, by this point, we kind of know we're all hearing stuff in our heads. Who do you hear that's supposed to meet you down here?
You're hearing about a dead person, and I'm supposed to trust you with something that important?
Just fair.
Oh, come now, Reese. We've all been through a lot. You can give a little bit of something.
I could. However, he's hearing dead people, and somehow you're hearing the voice of
Oh, no. Hold on. Maybe
somebody you haven't heard in 26 years?
20 years, but maybe they brought him back to life like they did with Twinkie here.
Yeah, they.
He wasn't dead.
Oh, he was? I saw it. They
checked
skewered
his
him. He looked like a
pulse.
kebab. He looked like
Remember
a little...
when you threw me? Didn't.
What?
And Reese is just gonna take a noticeable step back from the two. Because while they hear the voice, these two seem to be losing it.
That's fair.
What are you doing there, robot? What are you doing there?
It's the water, electronics and water don't mix well sometimes, and she was out there when I got stabbed, so it was a lot.
What do you know? You know something? You know something you're not telling us? And his hand's gonna start going to his pulse rifle.
What do you whoa, hang on. If we're getting,
hold on.
if we're arming up, he's gonna put the little det thing back in the C4. If we're arming up, what are we going after, Holliway? We're not supposed to be mad at anything down here.
I'm not mad. But we're being open and honest. And she's not. You're not telling us something. And he's gonna level the pulse rifle
down before you hurt the people that matter.
Yeah, I don't know if you matter yet, robot.
Oh, it's Reese. She's been with us.
Oh yeah, you say that. But she's over here treating us like we're insane. I'm looking for my daughter. And if you know where she is, you better goddamn well tell me where she is. If you're holding out on some robot, I will blast you back to IBM or whatever motherfucking manufacturer you came from. And you tell me what you fucking know, or I will send you to whatever god you come from.
I'm gonna walk up right, like the little triangle of us. I'm just gonna walk up and be like, "Hey, no, that's," and I'm just gonna point towards you, Holliway, and just be like, "No, stop. We got down here for a reason. Just stop freaking out. It's fine. I've got cigarette.
We came for a reason.
Cigarette.
Why'd you come, robot?
She's the one who told me I needed to follow. It's fine.
Why I came at this point is none of your business, you psychotic asshole." And it's gonna grab the SMG and point it straight back at him. You're gonna hurt what matters most. Put that fucking thing down.
I don't see how in any fucking situation you matter most at this moment. Because right
I love
now
how you think I'm so conceited.
Wiz, I need you to make me a panic check. Being in the middle of this.
What? Oh,
you're the one you're standing between two people pointing guns, and you have a explosive vest around you. Time to see if you panic.
Oh, I am panicking. Sean is panicking. Okay, panic. What is panic check?
D20 versus your stress.
Thank you. Oh, I want to roll above or below?
Above.
That's a
you want to roll above, or if you fail, you want to roll as low as possible.
Okay. Do I need to make a disadvantage for being around anybody? Panic? Okay.
Nope, not panic.
A natural 20.
Fuck yes! Actually, let me double check that question you just asked. Yeah, it's just fear saves. So with a nat 20, you do not panic in this moment. Now, that doesn't mean you aren't freaked out. That doesn't mean any role play you want to do happens. It just means not.
Or he's like
mechanically
super
panicked.
having a clarity moment because he's done.
No, it's like no. Everything's we're down here for our own reasons. Everything's fine. The noise in my head is now clear. There's only the whispers, which I know we all hear. We all heard it when I got the console working at the beginning, which was with help with Reese. And the detonator I gave you, Holliway, helped you get rid of one of the monsters. We've worked really hard to get down here. Just it's okay. We all want to be down here for a different reason. It's fine. And your guns are kind of scary, but I got a nail gun if we're pointing them at people as well.
Fine.
Reese is gonna take the SMG and point it at Wiz. They care about us, and you're saying you were purposely trying to hurt them?
What?
Oh, such amazing angle. Oh my God, sorry. Oh,
And then
oh, that threw me off.
hold on, and then you're gonna see Holloway start twitching and point it at Wiz.
So what we see in that
What?
moment, like cinematically, is we see Reese point the gun over, the flashlight from the top of it, illuminating Wiz. And as Reese says this, the camera focused on Wiz. We just see as a second flashlight beam from the rifle focuses on you.
Wait, why are we?
You brought the C4 here.
That was a misunderstanding. He's gonna shut off I'm sorry. This was things changed when we got down here. I'm sorry. Like it wasn't intentional. Didn't plan on hurting them. I don't think.
What are we doing?
Did you get your story straight? Because you say a different thing every time you open your goddamn mouth.
Robot, shut the fuck up! He took the detonator out. Did you watch him do it? God damn it!
I just put it
Fucking
back in,
confusing. Everyone just shut up! Why?
Here.
What is happening
here.
to us?
Take Reese. Take the detonator switch. Here. It's fine.
I'm not touching that.
Oh,
There's no way.
I'll take it. Okay.
Okay.
Reese. I'm sorry for calling you a robot. Wiz. I'm sorry for pointing my gun at you.
No,
This
it's fine. I
not-
got a little carried away. It's fine.
This is not what my daughter would want. Reese, I don't know why the fuck you're here. And I don't need to know. All I know is, do you have any intention of hurting my daughter? Do you?
If I thought there was a daughter here.
It's a yes or no
No.
question, robot. I don't need your logic and I don't need your games. Just yes or no.
God.
No? Alright.
You're losing it all, man.
I never had it to begin with. I think we need to talk to management.
Sorry, I just love the phrasing.
We don't know what else to really call it. So
No,
it makes
it's
sense.
so fair. It's so
Yeah.
fair. It makes sense. It's just not the wording I was expecting in that instant. Love it.
There's gotta be. You think it's bad now, Ethan? It's not getting better from here. Hold on.
Can't wait.
I say this is obviously some sort of living space or apartment complex, which means there's gotta be a property manager. We gotta go talk to the property manager. Aye? And I'm gonna yell up, "Hey, Tito! That's what I've named you. You know where the big boss is? I need to find my daughter, and I don't know which one of these thousands of apartments she's in, so I just... Anything?
Climb.
Alright, fuck. I'm gonna head... Alright, Twinkie? Spooky,
Yeah,
you coming?
Hang on. Tito's? Do you need me to climb, or do you want me to leave because I've got
Don't worry about that. Let's just go.
Oh, okay.
I got the detonator. We're good. Come on, let's just climb. Were you coming, Spooky?
Me, I'm spooky now.
Yeah, you're honestly. I've had goth girlfriends that were less terrifying than you.
All right. There isn't anywhere that you see immediately by you conveniently climbable. The Karks are incredibly mobile creatures. And so you start walking from one end of this muscly, vascular room to the other. You pass by several of those pockmark alcoves in here on the way. At any point, does anyone look in one of them, go check them out, or are you just immediately trying to find somewhere to climb?
Nope. I'm
Absolutely peeking in.
1,000,000% yes.
Okay. All right. Cool.
You don't give us a shiny red button like that.
Hey,
and tell us
no,
not to look.
I'm just giving you agency. When the three of you start heading this direction, but then one of you veers off towards one of the alcoves first, the others following. These are, again, these chambers appear a combination of metal and organic. The walls in this chamber are entirely organic. A darker black color that you can see these deep green veins carrying some type of fluid all throughout the chambers. But what catches your attention, it isn't the walls, it isn't the veins. It's the fact that grafted to the walls are various body parts, predominantly human. Hands and arms that are just stuck there and still twitch and flex their finger joints. There are even faces. And as you look at the faces that are partially sunken into this with other body parts of that creature grafted nearby, the facial expressions that you see on these things, these remainders of people, fluctuate between unbearable agony and unimaginable bliss.
Oh, I definitely gotta find a manager. I ain't gonna be able to find her through all this. I don't know which one she could be. There's a lot of them.
Each one of you, really quick, roll me a speed check. Pass from Reese. Pass from Holliway.
94.
Auto failure.
Yeah.
So the other, Holliway and Reese, you manage to get out of the alcove a little bit faster. Reese, though, Wiz, though, it's hypnotically disturbing. And so your eyes linger just for a second longer. And as you also start to turn, one of the forearms and hands that is grafted into the wall reaches out and grabs you. And just begins to squeeze where it has grabbed.
Ow, 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 ow.
I slap it.
I'm gonna,
Does not let go.
I take my nail gun and I'm gonna. Wait, would I do that?
They are not carks right now. They are body parts. And so you drive 4 nails into the forearm, eventually making it release just long enough for you to free yourself from it.
Hey, how? Fucking, how? This nail gun works.
I'd rather you not do that, just in case that accidentally happened to be my daughter.
I'm sorry, but we got to keep climbing. So
I know. I'm just saying for future reference. I don't know. And I hope it's her boyfriend, because then you did me a service there. But.
You're hoping your daughter is body parts.
You're gonna see not registering what you're saying.
Eventually, the 3 of you get to the other end of this long tunnel-like chamber, the black liquid still flowing chunks, and now you realize at least what some of those chunks are. But you find, towards the end, another, very similar to what you saw in Greta Base, of that metallic webbing that you had seen elsewhere. And it looks climbable. And so you all begin to climb. The room that you enter into as you climb up, and it's a bit of a climb, and then you have to move through a few more tighter, fleshy tunnels that, almost like an esophagus, as you enter into it, open a little bit just to allow you passage.
These are more efficient than the ship. It looks like they can seal whenever they need to.
I could see why my daughter would live here.
This shorter tunnel, much shorter, not hours, a minute of pushing through, terminates in a tower-like room. And just like the other, but even more exaggerated in here, are those ribbings along the wall of musculature. And there aren't any ways out of this chamber that you see. But what you do see is in addition to those striations of muscle, those veins that range from deep green to a sickly, almost fluorescent yellow, there is a particularly large, think twice as big as a beach ball, a large fleshy cyst in one of the walls, a warty polyp that is pulsating with this yellow light. There is also, on the ground in front of that, a large, about half the size as of the polyp, a metallic nodule that is just on the floor in front of this polyp. And you see that growing from the warty thing is what almost looks like a leg of one of those creatures. But it seems to be metallic instead of organic. There are also, in this room, crisscrossing the whole room, from floor to ceiling, not enough to make it so you can't move, but there are these fleshy, calcified tendrils, thick as your forearm, that crisscross the room.
Does this look like circuitry by any chance, or like...
Well, it is a distinctly metal thing, both of them. You don't see any circuitry, however, at least not in any definition that you would understand.
Okay. Be like, I'm
Hey,
gonna try to-
Yellow Ball, are you the boss? Or maybe I gotta go touch it like an intercom system. That's how this works. It's hard to say. It's not. It's like, you know, when you go to a foreign planet and they got like, you know, a whole different way of doing things and systems, and you don't really understand it, so you just kind of gotta, I don't know, do things willy-nilly until you figure it out. Like, on one time I went to another planet and they had different plugs, and like none of my chargers would plug into them, and I didn't know.
You gotta buy that interplanetary charging
I
conversion thing from Walgreens before you go.
Well, they didn't have a Walgreens. They had a green wall. But I didn't know that was the same
Who are
thing.
you talking to?
You, dumbass.
We
you think I'm
weren't talking.
I wasn't talking. Neither was Tweaker.
That was... I think you're already talking to whatever you're trying to do.
Maybe. Old men just talk to themselves sometimes, and they're hoping that you youngins will listen. But god damn it, you never listen. I'm gonna wander over to the yellow node.
Holliway, you don't know where the idea comes from, but if you think about it, you probably would. But in that moment, you don't. And as you walk towards the polyp and the long leg-like thing protruding from it, you realize that that leg can be articulated and moved. And your immediate instinct is to move it to touch the metal nodule in the floor. And as you do, this quiet sound of flesh peeling. There is, as soon as it makes contact with the metal, there is an electric charge that runs from the nodule up the leg and courses around this whole room. And a section of the wall peels away, revealing another opening.
Oh. There's a lot of steps to get into the manager. I'm gonna walk through it.
Reese is gonna extremely cautiously follow.
Okay.
At the very back of the pack.
Okay.
Assuming Wiz goes.
Wiz is gonna eventually follow, but be kind of mesmerized by the totally not electrical stuff surrounding me right now. How it just transferred electricity and everything else. I'm like, this is way more efficient than the stuff we made. Maybe I can, help fix some of this stuff a little bit better. Like, he's just gonna mumble as he's walking.
We have so much to show you. And the three of you begin heading through another tighter organic tunnel. As you follow this short tunnel, nearly indistinguishable from the one that brought you into that chamber where you found the metallic cark leg and created this electric current to open a door of sorts. But this tunnel is relatively short. And as you step out of it, you step into a strange smelling place that is possibly the largest chamber you've ever been inside. And yet, despite that, it still feels a little close. But before you even get the opportunity to get your bearings, I need everyone to make me a quick panic roll, please. And I'll tell you why. After you have rolled it, don't announce your results yet. Hold on to them.
Oh, is that the D20?
Yes.
Oh, whoops.
D20 compared to your stress.
Gotcha.
Just a few short meters from where you entered into this chamber, breathes, open-mouthed, a truly immense creature. A creature that you immediately know, in the depths of your being, is the pinnacle of this species. So large and ancient that the biggest of the karks you have seen so far must have been a juvenile or a runt in comparison. Its legs are wrapped around itself like a jointed rib cage, each limb wrapping entirely around its enormous body. And its body itself looks like some type of hellish heart, black with thick veins and heavy carapace. Its whole body, legs and all, is sheathed in gossamer sheets of the same woven metallic webbing that you have seen elsewhere. The jaw-like fangs of this creature are as long as the legs of the other karks that escorted you. Just its jaw mandibles. And it has foot-long teeth all around its open, and other than the inhalation and exhalation movements of this incredible creature, other than that, it is not moving. Seems to be dormant. But because of the size of this thing and how close you are to it, I do need those panic checks. So what did we get?
We're rolling over, correct?
Over is the goal, unless you want to panic. Over is don't panic, under is panic. Okay, so Reese did not panic. Under is panic.
I failed.
What did you... Okay, and Wiz, you failed also?
Natural 1.
Actually, like I said, if you fail, rolling low is good. So crazy enough, Wiz, you see this, and with the stims still in your system, you just get this intense adrenaline rush. You actually have advantage on all of your rolls for the next 14 minutes.
Failed successfully.
If you fail at the very bottom, you get something kind of good. So you get an adrenaline rush. And roll me a d5, please. This is a good thing.
Oh, okay.
You rolled the best you could have rolled.
I rolled a 1.
A 1? Okay. You reduce 1 stress as well. It could have been 5. But you reduce 1 stress. Holliway, though, what did you get?
I got a 6.
6? Okay. You, despite your sympathetic feelings towards these creatures, this is terrifying. And your result is frightened. You gain a new condition. Whenever you encounter and that word is a little ambiguous, but whenever you encounter what frightened you, you have to make a fear save with disadvantage or immediately gain 1d5 stress.
Okay. Oh, that's a big commanding officer.
Here's a cigarette. It's. I've only got like 1 or 2 left, but here.
He hands his flask of whiskey that
Yeah.
he's had this whole time to him.
So here's what we see. We watch as Wiz and Holliway exchange cigarettes and drink. And the camera pulls out as the three of you step forward a little bit and really take in your surroundings beyond just this thing. And you see in this enormous chamber, in the distance, 2 incredibly large staircases, each easily 4 or 5 stories tall and hundreds of meters across. And it's then that you realize that you are also at the top of one of these staircases. You are at the top of this chamber. And as the first one of you steps closer to the edge and looks down, you can't even fully see the floor of this space. It's covered in a light veil of fog in here. But that doesn't stop you from seeing hundreds of Karks crawling on everything across the ground on these staircases. And it's as you have that realization that they are on the staircases that you turn and you see a few of them even climbing on this larger creature. And they quickly surround you.
Hello.
Reese, what do you? What is that? What?
They don't attack you.
I'm here to speak with management.
You say that. And one of them, the one most in front of you all, turns and begins to walk away.
Do I follow that one? Is that what you want?
I don't think that's a good idea.
Well, I need to talk to management.
Did they react when we? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Reese or Holliway. Trying to clarify, did they react when we try to step forward, like
No.
that?
Not negatively, at least. There was no violent reaction from them.
I'm gonna follow the one that sort of walked away when I said I wanted to talk to management.
Okay. It leads you behind and slightly below the enormous, perfect version of these creatures. And as you walk around it, so huge that it blocked your vision at first, you see a figure on the opposite side, working furiously. Bald, entirely, no hair whatsoever, and you immediately recognize it as a synthetic. This synthetic has an elaborate surgical setup right around here, and is currently, has cords up to, attached to its head and into the back of its head, is making, furious calculations and typing on a handheld terminal, and does not notice you immediately.
Oh, well, you must be the doc.
Oh, hello. No, not quite a doctor. Hinton.
Hinton, that's right.
And who would you all be?
I'm Staff Sergeant Holliway. This is Twinkie over here, or otherwise known as Wiz, and over here, this spooky little goth is this is Reese.
Very nice to meet all three of you. Do you mind if I ask what you're doing here, though?
Looking for my daughter. I was told she is somewhere around here, but I don't really know how to locate her, and so I figured the best way to find her is probably talk to management, and I've been led to you.
Reese, why are we here?
We've been looking for you, Hinton. That I know.
This is the thing, the one we're looking for, Reese. The other you.
We're not all the same.
I don't mean it that, but the other, the synthetic. Are you working on to something electrical? I'm pretty good with some stuff.
If you're willing to assist, I could use a hand. It wouldn't be unappreciated. Thank you.
Okay.
You said that you were looking for me, though. I'm afraid I can't be interrupted at the moment. What did you need?
What are you doing?
Becoming.
Becoming what?
Humming.
More than any synthetic ever could have dreamed.
Are you going to become like a hive mind, big brain? Like you're going to tap into that thing, which I assume is connected to all these other ones?
A truly intelligent mind. Yes, I have devised a way to meld consciousness with one of the Kark nobles. I will become it, and it will become me.
This is just one noble.
Oh, yes. And this is just one ship.
We're on a ship?
Oh, yes.
The planet's a ship?
Well, no. This is a ship.
Are we not on the
Well, yes,
planet?
of course, we are still on Samsa 6, but you're currently inside one of the Kark ships. Did you not know?
We did not. No, we weren't given a whole lot of information since we've been here.
Well, welcome. Truly magnificent, isn't it? Fascinating creatures.
Holloway raises his hand, like a student.
Yes? Questions? Yes.
I plan on trying to locate my daughter on this ship. I'm assuming she's here somewhere. While I'm doing that, I would really appreciate it if a Kark didn't explode out of my neck. Is that a possibility at all, or am I still on a timer?
Oh, what do you mean? No, they will not harm you. Have they harmed you yet?
No, but I was just saying like a Kark exploding out of my neck. 'Cause you know what I mean?
One stabbed me through the chest, and I point to the patch, like right here, but it cleared some things up. Reese, do you think it's okay if I help the hint?
I don't know. Explain what you're doing. Are you hurting it?
Hurting? No, absolutely not. I am transcending this physical form. My mind will become one with the noble and one with the hive.
At what
My
cost?
mind will live forever.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
But at
Now-
what cost?
To me? Well, I would have to discard this body, but such is the price for immortality. Oh, another question. Yes?
You didn't answer my first question. Is the Kark gonna explode out of my body?
He cocks his head at you and gives a come hither gesture since he's, hooked up.
I go to him.
Takes your hand. Yes. you have heard the cry then. Yes, you too will eventually become one with the hive, so when I have succeeded, you won't be alone. And I will be there with you.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry, it is simply the discarding of this physical form. We will become something so much more.
Another question, if you don't mind me. You don't mind if I call you Doc? You kind of seem like you should be one.
I technically don't have a degree or anything that would qualify such a title, but feel free to use whatever title makes you most comfortable.
I've heard my daughter. Do you know how I can find her? She's somewhere in here. I just don't know where.
They speak to us in the voices that we find most comforting. I'm sorry to say that if your daughter was not here on Samsa 6 to begin with, she is not here now.
What? Are you telling me my daughter's not here?
I do not have any knowledge of your specific daughter. However, once I have melded with the hive mind, I can certainly, I would imagine, be able to know whomever is part of it. Oh, what an exciting
Would you be able to know where they are?
Potentially. Much of the inner workings of the hive mind still go unknown, but not for long. Not for long. And goes back to the terminal and begins working on it. It's only a matter of time. Did you say you were able to help? I could certainly use an assistant. Dr. Jensen proved quite helpful until, well,
I'm not a doctor, but I'm pretty good at putting computers kind of back together and jerry rigging stuff. I'm in industrial and engineering. I can do that. Reese is good at.
Wiz.
Well, hi. Yep.
Stop talking.
Oh, good point. Sorry, I get carried away.
have it your way. I do believe enough of the calculations have been made that we simply have to wait for everything to complete. Was there anything else you needed? Once I begin this process, I won't be too terribly talkative, as my consciousness will be transferring to it.
I'm sorry, I'm confused. It's nothing. It's just, my daughter's not here, but I keep hearing her, and you're saying if she was here, you'll be able to find her once you become one of those things.
Potentially.
Okay. Okay.
Holliway, your daughter is not here. None of them were ever here.
What? Then why would no? I heard her.
How old would she be?
25, 26?
What did she sound like?
Sounded like the last time I...
As you are doing this mental calculation, Hinton holding the terminal in his hand. Well, the process is prepared. I would highly discourage any of you from interfering. The Karks in the nearby vicinity might not take to any interference too kindly, but I don't think I need to dissuade you too much if you've already... Yes.
Question. You seem like you're awfully in this for yourself.
Absolutely.
The point of the hive is what's best for the hive, correct? Like this all
Currently.
This is what's best for them. So
Currently?
Well, if I am indeed able to merge my consciousness with one of the nobles, they have incredible sway over those around them. The hive's will is bent towards theirs, and if I am one of them, then the hive's will will be bent towards mine.
You're not the. That's not the best interest for the hive currently, though.
Let's see
Aren't
if they
they
see
not-
it that way. And presses the button on his terminal, and there is a spark, and his eyes just the synthetic electronic eyes just go dark.
I catch
Does
his
it
body.
appear like something is actively happening, or like it
Oh,
was
something is definitely happening.
instantaneous?
Well, like you said, it would take some time, but
Okay, you
something is
did say it,
happening.
that's what I thought.
Okay.
As soon as that happens,
God. I want to put Reese.
As I do want to say before you do whatever you're going to do, as Hinton's eyes go black, dark, and there's a quick of electrical current, the immense Kark, the one that looks like some type of maleficent heart, begins to just move a little bit. It's not walking, it's not leaving its spot, but it is moving more than it was.
So the process is in process, basically.
Process is in process.
Cool. Wiz doesn't like Hinton. Wiz is gonna go over and start looking at everything that this guy had set up. Not try to stop it immediately, and just be like, he's not good for the hive. He only wants what he wants. Reese, you're smarter than all of us and actually give a damn about the hive. You need to be in there, not Hinton.
let's go check, see if it can be tampered with.
Sweet. Wiz is just gonna go over and just start looking over what he's got set up. Try to figure
It is an elaborate setup.
As soon as Wiz goes over, Reese is gonna take a shot at the C4 on Wiz's chest.
Okay.
Okay.
I need a fighting roll from you, Reese, to make that shot.
It is.
I don't got anything that can make this better.
Oh dear.
Holy shit! I had to be under a 27. I rolled a 13.
Okay. Before this occurs, I want to give full Warden to player transparency. This decision will kill Wiz.
Mm-hmm.
It'll kill us all.
It will have the chance of killing you all.
There are.
Save the
Because it
hive
is
by
a-
stopping.
Relatively, it is a relatively large staircase that you're on the top of, like I said, so it is plenty possible to be out of range of it. But here's what I need.
Ethan, there's 3 frag grenades, C4, embedded with nails. And Wiz would not try to stop what anything Reese would do or anything Holliway would do.
Okay. Good to know.
So it's just gonna go.
Yep.
Because I was
100%.
trying to put Reese's brain in there instead of Hinton's.
Okay. So here is what I need. Holloway and Reese, honest answers. Would you have been within 30 feet of
Yeah.
Wiz?
I'd have been
Okay?
right next to him.
Then
Like-
I need the two
yeah.
of you to make me body saves. And Wiz, you're not going to get one. Because it's on you. I don't
Yep.
think there's any... Actually, make me a body save with disadvantage, just because it's possible you can survive explosions. But we'll see.
I have advantage on rolls for 14 minutes.
That's true, so that would just be straight.
But I love the fact that it's strapped to me, so no, I'll take the
Okay.
disadvantage.
Okay?
And am I rolling just straight?
Straight. This is a straight body save for the other two of
There's-
you.
There's no way I survived that.
It's a
Like,
79.
but I do. I have
a
a
fail.
17 on a 24.
And a
That means you.
78
That
again.
means you succeed. That means you manage to dive and not detonate. What about Reese?
No. I had to roll
Fail?
under a 19.
Okay.
That did not happen.
So I have a question for you currently, Reese. How many wounds do you currently have?
I have one with a max of 3.
Okay. Fantastic. All right, so we gotta do some things here. Give me a sec. Could you, Reese, roll me a d10?
No, it needs to be a different D10 at this point. I need a different die. 6.
Okay. We're going to narrate this, but first I'm going to tell you the narrative outcome. First of all, you take a wound. Just flat out a wound.
Got it.
And with a 6 on the explosives roll, you will, until you get skin grafts, essentially, you will have minus 2d10 on all body saves, as you are partially blown apart. So, really quick though. Hit me, Wiz.
Wiz is gonna get that okay from Reese of do the thing. He's gonna slide down next to it, start getting it all done up, get to a moment where he's like, I think I can get you in there, and just looks up at her and sees her, be like, oh.
Fucking love it. Wiz, as you look back, you see Reese with the gun trained.
And understand immediately.
The two of you, Holliway and Wiz, understand immediately what's going to happen. Wiz, you accept it in that moment. Holliway, you dive. There is an explosion that, even from where you are, Reese, blasts away part of your synthetic skin. The synthetic blood that flows through your body pouring out. The inner machinery visible in certain sections. Your right eye is just sparking. Holliway, you manage to dive. And the two of you eventually on the ground covering your head from this explosion as organic matter rains down all around. And as the two of you get to your feet and look where Wiz and Hinton were, and the complex surgical, medical, mechanical setup that was there, it is a ruin.
As this went down, you're gonna hear from Holliway, and then and he's gonna slowly turn to Reese. And like, it's gonna look like if you've ever seen someone at a loved one's funeral that was directly connected to the loved one walk this sort of dead, just lifeless walk. He's gonna walk towards Reese until he's probably 7-8 feet. He's going to lift his plasma rifle and blow her in the head.
Okay, roll me damage.
Question, Ethan. The last wound I took, would that have affected my armor?
No, it's just a straight wound.
Okay, that's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure.
So even though like the basic explanation is it's the sheer concussive force. And so while your armor on the outside is still there, you are a wreck.
14 damage.
14 damage. What does that do to you in that moment? How low does that bring you, Reese? Considering your armor points. I believe you had 5?
That would bring me to 14 minus 6, so 8.
8 health is left. You feel as you get shot, part of your head blown away, but not enough to take you offline. Really quick, before you react, as you've taken this shot, knocked down to all fours, Before you stand up, you look up. And that huge thing, the legs that were wrapped around it like a rib cage, snap to the full width, and you realize these legs, probably 45 feet long at full extension.
Oh.
And as it stretches its legs out and sinks the razor sharp tips of the legs into the ground, it lets out a and you hear from echoing from in this chamber 2 more distant and I need the 2 of you to make me sanity saves, the 2 of you.
Can I just choose to fail?
You absolutely can. I will always allow someone to choose that for their story.
I'm gonna choose to fail.
Okay.
It's also a fail.
These screeching sounds filling this chamber. The 2 of you, you immediately lose all sense of self. And you find your mind replaced by another. And as this screech continues to echo across this chamber, we watch Reese slowly, mechanically, stand straight and erect. We watch Holliway drop the gun to the side, clattering. And you just stand there, awaiting instructions and usefulness for the hive. We see Kark's small in comparison to this huge thing that had rushed to where this explosion was. Stop and recognize themselves in you, and recognize you in themselves. And as the camera pulls back across this enormous chamber, we see at the top of those 3 titanic staircases these 3 monstrously large creatures waking up. And that is where the story for Wiz and Holliway and Reese will end. And the last thing that we hear as the camera fades is the sound of legs puncturing out from the chest cavities of Reese and Holliway.